Yo, what's going on, Dokkan tubers? My name is Niles, and thanks for tuning in today's channel. And today's going to be the last day that the Intelligence Kid Buu is available for summoning at the moment until he will come back a little bit later, probably like a month or so. But as you know, and I'm sure you're aware, that Super Gogeta and Jenemba are entering our realm, and they should be available tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday for us in the United States. So that being said, it's going to be Friday in Japan. So probably a little bit later tonight, we're going to be getting a data leak. Hopefully we're going to get a super attack animation, and we'll definitely be bringing you that type of content on this channel today. And just let you know what type of teams you might want to build with them, and you know, how good are they? Because we're all simply waiting. I was expecting a super attack animation to drop earlier this morning, but unfortunately it didn't happen. It could happen during the login bonus, but you know, who knows at this point. But that being said, we're going to bring an Intelligence deck versus the Intelligence Buu, and it's going to be a little bit harder just because we have Physical Buu at the end just before the Intelligence type. But I did find my friend in here who was lucky enough to pull LR Gohan. He's maxed out. I'm not sure. Yeah, he has a couple of criticals and additional attacks in here. But I'm going to bring a Buuhan deck in here, and it's noted that most of these cards right here are Super Attack 10, including the God Coup right here. I'm waiting for that rebirth. Hopefully he does get the Dokkan with Fierce Battle. We got, you know, the Trunks in here. Oops, excuse me. We got Trunks in here. Really nice card that's maxed out. We got criticals and additionals on here. Just still Super Attack 1 for Vegeta, even though I do have a couple Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas lying around. I will eventually get to that. And we have Jenemba in here as well, Super Attack 2, but I do have 4 nodes unlocked, and I do plan on eventually leveling up a Super Attack at some point. Hopefully we can pull more duplicates. And then we got the LR Piccolo, which I do have another Piccolo, and I do have intentions on maxing out a Super Attack. But at the moment, I'm just saving all my medals and everything and stamina for my stones and whatnot for Super Gogeta. This should be out a little bit later tonight for the information. So that being said, let's hop into this. I'm going to bring a Baba in here, which should help me for my turn with the Physical Buu. And I'm going to bring in an Icarus. But actually what I'm going to probably do, because it's going to be a little bit harder, is I'm going to pop out of this. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Weesen. And let's go into this battle. So guys, hopefully you did good in the World Tournament. I know I did. I got a little bit booted from local rank. I fell asleep for about another 8 hours. I dropped from 1 to 2. So shout out to whoever that guy who surpassed me. Good for you. But I already had enough. I already had enough Piccolos anyway, and I had enough World Tournament medals to begin with. And yeah, so that's cool. And guys, the Arale banner is out as well. So I know it's a little bit of a bait switch, but the physical Arale is amazing. So if you have the stones, guys, you guys are pay to play. I recommend going for it. If you guys are free to play, it's up to your discretion. The strength Arale, as you've seen on my channel before, is amazing in terms of World Tournament because she has a bunch of leaks like Shocking Speed and whatnot. And then the agility one is 90% up. It's no slouch. It could be a viable staple unit on an agility deck. But the physical one is basically a mini full power Frieza without over in a flash, but other link sets as well, and it links up pretty nice. So might be a card you want to pull. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. Now, it's unfortunate we're not going to be able to get some Intelligence Key Orbs in here, but let's go ahead and light that Super Attack off. They're going to get that bonus from LR Gohan and LR Piccolo, as well as the Kamehameha link sharing with this God Coup right here. But we should actually be able to end it within this turn right here. We should get a full key wraparound. And if that doesn't work, we're going to have God Coup max Super Attack, who does have criticals. Should be able to go ham on him. So the Piccolo, I do recommend actually going for the criticals, not so much the additional attacks. You could do an evade, because he doesn't really tank that well in terms of super attacks, but I would probably recommend criticals on LR Piccolo. He's no slouch. When he does have type advantage, is a pretty good card to have. And what I've actually should have done, just to be safe, is even though we're going to get that 70% up in here anyway, he might actually end up supering attack us. But we were able to get that evade, which is really nice. I do appreciate that. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to have Jenemba tank, and I'm really curious to see what Jenemba is going to be doing in the future in terms of what his abilities are going to be. I'm super stoked to see if they're going to be a hero lead, or I'm stoked to see if they're going to be a villain lead. It'd be really nice to actually see that come into play, maybe like a 70% attack all up, even though Trunks kind of has that. Even maybe if it was like an 80% or something like that. But we should be able to tank this with no means. 24,000. Still really good despite having type disadvantage. But he does have that passive in here anyway. Hopefully we can land a critical and additional in here real quick so we don't have to take too much damage for next turn. Spirit Sword Trunks, you're really going to need to do a critical and additional. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to kill him within this turn. Not so bad. So what I'm basically going to do right here is get this off, because LR Gohan is quite the tank when he's maxed out. It's not quite LR Piccolo status, but actually what I might do is just this instead. Do this, and just get this last little bit in right here. The next turn should be a little bit easier with a self-absorbed Kai. Still pretty good defense from Piccolo. Definitely awesome card to use. You probably could use like a Turles, which does +3 key and I believe attack 20% up to all on the field. Or you could run the Intelligence Super Saiyan Goku, which is going to get a rebirth sometime soon. Hopefully he does get a Dokkan with Fierce Battle. Or you actually could potentially run the Whis, which is also going to get another rebirth. But there's no news in terms of when they are basically going to be coming out. So let's see if we can end it within this turn. Basically, I'm going to do this. Goku, you might not be able to get a super attack off for this turn, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And really want to save those orbs for Gohan next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't think we're... Okay, so we're not going to be able to get a super attack off. That's not going to be too bad. We still should be able to hop right through this for next turn anyway. See what we can do. Alright, so 220,000, so not so bad. 12,000 damage. Jenemba, my man, can you tank it for us? Can you evade it for us? Alright, so not bad. 20,000 again, so definitely still a good card to run. And it's definitely good to see that these Gogetas and these Jenembas have aged so well with the meta. They're amazing cards, and I really hope that Bandai does set that type of standard for the new Gogeta and Jenemba that is coming out as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, it would be ideal if I had LR Gohan, because this, as you saw, the Spirit Sword Trunks is lighting up the field for LR Gohan. It's nice to see that. And let's go ahead and do this. And we'll get a little bit of our health back with this right here, but we should be able to end it within this turn. I'm assuming. But hopefully we can land a critical in here from this LR Gohan. I'm definitely interested to see what his damage output is. I really have not been using him lately, and I have been enticed to go on the Rising Dragon banner after seeing Rhyme Style pull LR Majin. Congratulations to him, by the way, because, I mean, he's dumped like... Woo, look at that critical. Oh, wow. He has dumped an immense amount of stones into that banner, so congratulations to you, my friend. I hope you are watching one day. I know you're probably not watching right now, but, you know, we can dream, right? So let's go ahead and not play around. Let's pop in the Whis at the moment. And what we're going to go ahead and do is pop the Baba just in case anyway. And yeah, let's set the standard for this. So let's go ahead and do this. You're not going to unfortunately get a super attack off, which does suck. And what I probably really want to do, to be honest with you, is pop another health at some point. But we'll go ahead and do this anyway. I definitely, you know... I want to get this off. We should be able to get a little bit of health back with Buu right here. Still a really good card to have. So the question is, can we do some tanking? So, okay, so not so bad with the Whis popped in. If we didn't have the Whis, this would definitely be doing at least 24,000, 30,000 damage. But I really need LR Gohan to do his thing right now especially. But we were able to get that Ghost Kamikaze or whatever it's called. Cool. So ideal turn rotation right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Need you out of the way though. Like, look at that. It's crazy. He is definitely not wanting us to get a super attack. So we're going to go ahead and do this again. Pop this off. We still have that, you know what? Oh, you know what really sucks is I'm not gonna joke around here. He's gonna super attack us for all that we're worth. But we still do have that Whis in here, but he's definitely going to super attack us. So at least we're going to be able to seal for the next turn. I probably should have brought a seal card. Is there a seal card for intelligence? There probably is, but I'm really not too familiar with her. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. All right, so okay, so Jenemba's doing his thing with the tanking ability, which I do appreciate. Definitely recommend using Jenemba. Now, it would have been more ideal to probably run Piccolo at the end, but we weren't able to get the super attack off with Gohan. That being said, so Gohan, can you come through? I'm really hoping you can land one more critical for us, buddy. Come on. That'd be quite clutch. Oh, right. Gohan, man. It's definitely gonna want to make me summon on the Rising Dragon banner probably one more time. I have around like 100 stones saved up for Gogeta, which you can farm, by the way, in the new story mode. You can get around 30 to 50 stones, I believe, and with a new boss rush coming out, you can get another 30 stones as well. So there you go, guys. I know it's not much, but you know, it's definitely better than something. So I'm not going to play around. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Whis in here one more time because I have not taken an intelligence deck in here before. We're going to go ahead and get the super attack off. I'm going to try to make sure that I get this off with Vegeta because Vegeta is going to be able to, I think, lower his defense. Is that what it is? I think he lowers his defense. And Godku, I'm so sorry, my friend. We're not going to be able to get a super attack off with you right now. But I think LR Gohan will be in the next turn rotation after this one occurring right here. Cool, so we got a critical from Trunks, which is really nice. Now the question is, can we get some dodges from him? No dodges, but we do have Vegeta in here, who does have criticals and additionals. And what I'll probably end up doing later is actually leveling his super attack up, because it is a cool card to have. And he's doing a decent amount of damage. Now, unfortunately, we're not be able to get that 70% up passive, but he did get an additional attack up with Goku when you do light off that super attack. Okay, so let's see what type of damage we can do here. You know, yeah, let's do this. Boom. I definitely want to lower your defense in here. Anyway, Piccolo, I'm so sorry. Again, you're not going to be able to really do anything, my friend. But let's go ahead and take this out of the way and get that candy out of the way. Cool. So he is going to super attack us, so that does suck, but I think we still do have the Whis in here. Maybe 51,000. Cool, not so bad. I was expecting a little bit worse. Alright, so we're almost done with this. Can you greatly... I think he lowers his defense from this by doing this attack. I don't think it's attack. Nice tank. Cool. Nice dodge. Cool, Piccolo. Good job. And we're going to be set up for the next turn rotation. So beautiful. So cool. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to basically have him lower this again. And I'm going to put you right here. And I'm not going to fool around. I'm probably going to negate your super attack. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop probably one more Senzu Bean just to be safe, guys. I really don't want to end this. It's not like an LR Gohan friend does come about every so often. So here we go. Let's get this off with you. And I'm sorry, Trunks, I desperately wanted to get that super attack off with you, but this is not going to be the case. And I think this super attack is, the Dokkan attack is going to be next turn. Alright, so what type of damage can you do here? We did get an immense attack boost from last turn, being that we have Trunks in here. Cool. So I think he greatly lowered his attack on this. Now the question is, can we at least get one more critical? If it's going to be a critical, it's going to be game over, guys. So many steps. Look at that. Imagine running that World Tournament. That animation would take forever. And no, we are not able to end it within that turn, but that's okay. Can we get a crit? No crit, but that's cool. We're going to be basically setting ourselves up for next turn. Nice dodge, by the way. I love that about the intelligence, even though it is kind of a little bit sketchy. Dodges are clutch sometimes, guys. They absolutely are. Don't care what people say. We're going to go ahead and get some health regeneration in here. And actually what I kind of want to do, guys, is showcase Godku. But I'm not going to take that chance. That could be a wrap for me. We're going to let Buhan get the super attack, the Dokkan attack on his greater half, I would say. Even though Buhan's a little bit stronger, obviously. Kid Buu is just the pure evil form, which is a little bit crazier. What kind of damage can we get here? Can we get a Ghost Kamehameha, Kamikaze, whatever you want to call it? It's a mouthful. But guys, definitely stick around for later because I'm going to be dropping the super attack animations from Gogeta and Jenemba on this channel. As soon as it does drop, maybe come around, I don't know, the login bonus, or probably a little bit later tonight, maybe early in the morning, but I'm definitely going to be showing you some summons as well. We were able to end it. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this material. Definitely check out the links in the description below for my Facebook groups. We have 20,000 members in one group, which we're continuously growing. It's crazy. We get like 100 requests a day. As well as shout out to OG Dokkan Fire. They've been helping me out immensely in terms of this channel and overall support. They're another great Dokkan group. We're approaching 3,000 already. We're pretty much like a month old. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting this channel. And definitely consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Stick around for later as well because we will be doing a collaboration with Dbzanimestar. I know his link is on dbz.space. You can check out his channel in the link in the description below. But guys, my name is Niles. I'm going to go head out for the rest of my day, chill out, go to the gym a little bit later. But thanks so much once again for tuning into today's channel. Definitely stick around for later for that information on Gogeta and Jenemba. And you stay safe, guys. Until next time, peace out.